Again to do another review of a movie that I literally just finished watching and was so blown away about it I had to just go ahead and make a video. Um, this is a film that I've just recently heard about. Um, I'm a fan of Kevin Smith. Some people love him, some people hate him. He's, different strokes for different folks, I've heard as people say. He seems like the kind of guy that you love to hate, and I really enjoy his movies, and I think he himself is a funny person, and I listen to his podcasts online. They started talking about this movie. They talked about this movie called A Better Place that they produced. It was directed by, give me a second here, I'm going to look it up, Vincent Pereira. I wanted to check it out because they also produced another film called Vulgar that I really, really enjoyed, and so I was like, I'll give it a go. And this is from around 97, 95. Not too long after, if you're a Kevin Smith fan, not too long after Mallrats was put out. Movie is great, but I'm going to get to that in a second. First, I'm going to break down what it's about. Basically, it tells the story of these two boys, two high school guys. You have Barrett and Ryan. Barrett is new in the town, and his father died, so they moved to this new town. And in first day of high school, he gets picked on. Nobody will accept him. He's never felt more of an outcast until his first day of being there. I mean, it's ridiculous how bad it is. And he's sitting in a seat in a room, and three jocks come in, and they all start sitting there, and all of a sudden the one jock comes up to him and says, "Oh, you got my seat." They start to get an altercation. Eventually he's forced to move, and from there they go to the gym. The jock comes back up to him, I guess to put him in his place since he stood up to him, and the character Ryan breaks his nose, beats him up, breaks his nose. From there you find that Ryan is a pretty antisocial guy who becomes friends with Barrett because they find a common theme in that Barrett's dad died and Ryan's mom and dad died. But you soon find out that Ryan's mom was killed by his dad and then he killed himself. Slightly different, but they have this common tragedy that they become friends with, and they start growing. You start seeing their relationship grow. But as Barrett makes friends with more people, Ryan doesn't want to be friends with anybody else, so he starts to drift away. The friendship begins to separate, and from there you really start to watch Ryan a lot. You start seeing him slowly breaking down. And as the movie goes along, you see whether or not he's going to follow along in his father's footsteps. Because he starts showing signs of violence, and Barrett trying to hold their friendship together. And not even trying to hold their friendship together, really. Just trying to keep Ryan from doing something bad. This is a first-time film. I think it had like a $40,000 budget, and it is incredible. A brilliant, brilliant movie. I mean, you can't ask for a better first time out for a director than this movie. I mean, it's shot in that 90s gritty look. I mean, I can't think of any movies to describe it right now, but if you're a fan of 90s, what would have been 90s exploitation, then that's what it looks like. So it's not shot fantastically, but it's so well done and put together, and it shows that what a person who has an imagination and talent can put out there, even without money and without the experience. The acting is good. That was something I was worried about going into it because being so low budget, you never know. But the acting, for the most part, is really good. And if you're a Kevin Smith fan, there's Kevin Smith alum galore in this movie. I mean, you got Jason Lee actually plays 2 roles in the movie. I believe Scott Mosier, his producer, who produced Clerks and Mallrats, I believe he's in it too. I believe he looks like him. I know he produced the movie. Him and Kevin Smith both produced the movie. William Black from Mallrats, the guy who can't see the sailboat in the picture. A lot of people that you would recognize from other works of Kevin Smith. Um, this movie is just, it's hard to think of words to describe how good this movie is. I mean, I was really, really blown away by it. I thought it was one of the best, like I said, one of the best first time things. I mean, I've seen a lot of directors' first movies, and this is one of the few that really, really showed what talent. Unfortunately, I don't think the guy's done much since. I mean, it's pretty much a shame. I'm going to look up real fast here. Vincent Pereira here on IMDb. Let's see. No. He's acted in a few movies, but as a director, he's only ever done A Better Place, which is a shame because he is great. I mean, like, he hasn't got that visual style, but who cares when a movie he can create a atmosphere that just brings you through the story. You never lose interest in the story. The characters just pull you through the whole movie. That's something I love. I love character-driven movies. I love good stories, and this movie really just meshes everything together so well and just creates this drama. And I'm not a big drama fan. Like, this is the kind of drama I like. I like dark drama. I like violent drama, I guess. I don't like, something like, I guess you consider something like The King's Speech a drama. That's not my kind of movie. I really did feel like this movie was kind of tailor-made for my taste, though I do like this kind of early 90s grunge era exploitation, I guess you can call it. I feel like I'm rambling, but this movie deserves so much credit, and so many people should see it. I've never heard about it. And I can't even remember who it was. Someone showed a DVD of it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, it's from Synapse. That's cool. I like Synapse. I like their work, but I didn't think anything else of it. And then also heard Kevin Smith mention it. I was like, I think that's that movie I heard about. Rented it from Blockbuster Online, and it blowed me away. And you can get it pretty cheap on Amazon now. I think you can get like $4 new. It's an older Synapse title. Has introductions with Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier. Has commentary with the director and some of the actors. Has deleted scenes. Has audio. It looked good. I mean, can't ask for much more. I mean, it'd be nice to get I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot my words. Sorry about that, folks. It's late. The edition's fine. I mean, I can't imagine they're gonna be able to do much more with a movie like this. I heard some people complain about the transfer, but it's an early '90s film. It's gonna be gritty. It was shot for $40,000. What do you want me to do with it? Upgrade it to Blu-ray? I mean, it's not gonna do any good. So I'm gonna stop my rambling. If you like dark dramas, especially about oh, by the way, I really meant to say when I was talking about synopsis, the movie builds up to this big crescendo end, so I'm not going to spoil it anything, I'm not going to say what happens, but it really ends, and it has a pretty grim ending, so if you're into that kind of thing, where it's not all sunshine and rainbows at the end, definitely going to want to check this movie out. I mean, so good. Just want to give the movie all the praise in the world, and tell everybody who hasn't seen or hasn't maybe not even heard of it to go check it out. If you have heard of it, then watch it again, because it's amazing. I loved it. Thank you for watching, guys, and check out A Better Place.